Welcome to Perfect Word Media. My name's J. Monroe Johnson. This story details two banks conspiring to steal millions of dollars in real estate from their bank customers. That's Cadence Bank of Guntersville, headquartered in Tupelo, Mississippi, and valued, according to a Google search, at $50 billion, a $50 billion regional bank. And the other bank is Liberty Bank. It's a hometown bank, headquartered in Geraldine, Alabama. And according to a Google search and a recording with the Alabama Secretary of State, it's a $155 million bank with 9 locations in Northeast Alabama. Regional bank means they're all over the country in essence. And Cadence Bank has over 350 locations. You can Google this information. What's extraordinary is not just predatory lenders attempting to create unjust forced bank foreclosure to hijack the first mortgage against 2 different properties, one in Marshall County at 10745 US 431 Albertville, Alabama 35950. That is the primest of prime commercial real property, less than 1 mile from Super Walmart Guntersville South on US 431. That's a United States federal highway, not an interstate, but a highway. Prime property, folks, and they'll kill you over it. They'll kill you over it, or they'll try to get you killed over it. They want you to pay toward your property for 25 years on a 30-year mortgage. And when you're almost paid off, then the bankers conspire with the corrupt officials, the sheriff, Phil Sims of Marshall County, now recently retired Circuit Judge Timothy Francis Riley, and District Judge Mitch Floyd. And they did it trying to steal the property by hijacking the first mortgage and sabotaging our livelihood and our good name. They tried to destroy our revenue, our livelihoods, our minds, our bodies, our very lives, and they killed a World War II, war-disabled Navy veteran who was our chief financial officer. They tortured and tormented him to death in a Nazi Germany-style takedown, multi-million-dollar theft scheme. And when the corrupt bankers and the corrupt officialdom knew secretly for 5 years that a $1 billion retail outlet development deal would be moving in directly across US 431 from our Albertville property, that would make our multi-million-dollar property even worth more, as well as our double-sided digital billboard permit, because it will be the only double-sided digital billboard permit issued by the state of Alabama forever in front of the $1 billion retail outlet development deal. So they knew what was coming, and they knew we didn't, and they attempted to kill us. And they first attempted to falsely incarcerate me by planting illegal firearms and narcotics on me. They tried to ply me with alcohol. Anything to get me arrested and in jail where I could not defend the property, where I could not defend the business revenue, where I could not defend my mother. That's Chris Bailey, president of Liberty Bank, and Margaret Lacey, vice president of Cadence Bank. She has recently lost her job over this, and we believe they'll all be indicted by a federal grand jury for bank fraud and conspiracy and obstruction of justice and other federal crimes. It's also a RICO crime. RICO, you can Google that. Racketeering Influenced Criminal Organization. And it's a RICO crime to sabotage a private business enterprise, period. Why would you be sabotaging it? For a hidden agenda, for a financial sinister motive. They wanted to create unjust forced bank foreclosure. And the more they attacked, the more we resisted, and the more damage they did. They are now exposed as a criminal regime. That's the Marshall County Courthouse and the Albertville City Hall. So contact the FBI and demand justice for Eujena. Also report all crimes that you're aware of that have been committed directly and or indirectly by officialdom at the Marshall County Courthouse and or the Albertville City Hall.